Williams looking for a long ball up towards Piggott. It's headed by Thompson. It takes a bit of a ricochet. Then Shipway makes the clearance, and Donowa does well to keep it in play. Help from Storer there, who has to make a turn and then turn again to bring the ball away from Hancock. Altrincham pressing well here. And they do eventually win possession in the end. Hancock trying to get to the outside of Storer. And he does, and he gets inside of Benesh Shipway as well. And seen away from that ball. Oh, and Storer misjudging the pass there, and now Cissé is onto it immediately. Getting into the box on the left-hand side, trying to turn us a Shipway, who makes a sliding challenge. I think it was intended to win the ball from the man in the end, but then I think Cissé may just overstep things, and now Donowa trying to get in towards Sabara. Ball helping out towards the right-hand side if Sabara can find him. But there are a couple of... Oh, ball gets in behind here, and he's going to try and shape it towards Hudlin, but it's a great challenge there from Malarkey to guide the ball away from Hudlin. Right-hand side of that move there, and he was looking for a longer ball from Sabara, but then caught out the defence as Donowa's back pass there catches out Storer. Now Piggott trying to help it back. Now it's with Hancock, got Cissé in front of him, and off the post, I believe, from Cissé there, just coming off of the inside of the post from a very tight angle. It's inside towards Storer. Ball inside towards Ball, the referee getting in the way. I think the Moors might have wanted to just resume the attack from there. Yes, the ball went backwards, but Sabara had the opportunity to get a ball to the left for Cranston. But such is the rule nowadays. It's a drop ball for the Moors. Now Sabara. Take two again, the ball to Cranston. Try and take on Piers there, I believe, and get it inside towards Donowa. Donowa just not really able to guide the ball goal bound. He's stolen away there. Hancock helping it forward towards Piggott, but the pass backwards ends up going to Storer. There are a few mistakes from the two sides so far. Russia Shipway now, a bit of space to get into when the cross is in, and how has that not got in? Ball trying to get to it, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. That's a fantastic save. I don't know how much Gord knew about it. And the attack's still alive. Now Sabara trying to cut inside and have a go, but it wasn't a million miles away. Kyle Storer protesting something in the midst of all that, but it looked as if the goalkeeper had gone down initially to make the save off of Donowa. I think he took a ricochet. We'll see on the replay now. Donowa, well, he's actually not headed on target at all, and then ball comes in, and, well, no, actually, it has come off of an arm there. From Malarkey, it appears, getting in the way of it with his arm. I guess the question would be, is the arm in an unnatural position? And it is pretty much right in front of his chest. Well, I guess the argument there from an Altrincham perspective is Malarkey can't just vanish there. Hancock, who's inside of Storer, now ball looking to be floated through towards Joe Piggott, but it's a good piece of play there by Benesh Shipway to help it back to Ryan Boot. Now Maycock looking to inject some pace here. Outside to the left with Cranston, who runs into a couple of players, but the play goes on, and that's probably the right call. Now Donowa has seen the space opens up, and not too far away from Justin Donowa. Of Hardy has seen it to his outside if he wants that help. He's going to try and not make something happen himself, and now Williams with the space to strike, and off the crossbar. Altrincham denied for the second time in the first half, with the ball coming off the woodwork. We see the replay of what would presumably be Williams hitting the bar. I think it might have taken a slight deflection. As it is, Storer's going to float this one in towards the box. It's towards Hudlin, headed away. Cranston, can he help the ball back to Sabara? Yes, he can. Good to see Sabara back up, although still walking somewhat gingerly as Storer picks him out. And a bit of space opens up for him. Now it's towards Ball, who turns and fires up a shot, and it's spilt there. He'll look to take on Donowa. Has help there from Cissé, and now Senior ahead of Donowa. And ahead of Maycock as well, but running there into Kyle Storer. Important intervention from the Moors captain. But it's back out from Hancock to the outside. Cissé once again getting in front of Donowa. The cross comes in, and there, oh, that was a chance there for Hardy. And I think he just wasn't really sure of where the goal was as he spun around to have a shot. Back to Storer. Bit of space now to work with. Williams going to commit himself, and that brings Ball and then Hudlin into play. I don't think Hudlin expected it, but he did well once it came his way. Now Ball looking for space for a strike, and it is blocked there by Zuma, and should be a corner, and is. Plenty of players in the 6-yard box, and once again Thompson lining up just towards the back end of this move as Piggott flicks it on, and in by Thompson, and the Moors take the lead. And Jordan Thompson, with his first goal for the Moors on loan from Coventry City, and really he was left all alone there. It was looking as if it was going to line up in a similar manner to the set piece where Donald headed in at the back post against Yeovil. That time though, it was a much lower ball. Piggott getting the flick on and causing all sorts of confusion. Storer and Hudlin were close to it, but at the back post finishing it off unnoticed. Jordan Thompson just poking it home, and you have to say, for the good chances that Altrincham have had, the Moors have had the better of the game and do just about deserve the lead, though quite frankly it could be 2-1, 3-2 even. Here comes the corner, and right into the goal mouth, and Piggott there looking to slide in and meet it at the back post and not able to do so. Story's just going to guide this one in, going up towards Hudlin, over him, and headed in for an own goal. And Densmore, I think, has just tried to be smart with that and head it back to the goalkeeper. He effectively, we've said it a few times before on Solihull Moors TV, sometimes you have to turn into a bad striker in that position and head it straight at the goalkeeper, and I think that's exactly what Sean Densmore has tried to do, but he's done far too good of a job of it, and he's completely wrong-footed his goalkeeper, and he's ended up looking like a rather good striker, but at the wrong end there. And the Moors double the lead here, but it could be going right back as Hancock, well, he hits a side netting in the end. Piggott will essentially be man-marking Adebayo. It's a like-for-like swap. Thompson just looking to chip it forward at the moment. Hudlin gets a nice header on and does it arrive with Sabari. Takes first touch on his head and will try and get around a couple of players. And then well, did you get the penalty there? No. And Sabara just collapses to the turf. You can't believe that he hasn't got that division. Storer looking to get away, but then blocked by Cisse, and it could set up something going the other way. Williams now. Does he have space for a shot? He does, and it's a very good save there from Ryan Boot to deny that long-range effort from the Altrincham captain. I think you have to say that Altrincham do deserve something from this game so far, in terms of a goal at least. Now Hardy will get the corner in. It's headed away initially by Thompson, arrives with Densmore, playing it away from Sabara. Now it's floated back in, and there could be a... Now cleared up towards Hudlin, and the wind blows it away from Cameron Archer, and Altrincham have the throw. Goes short towards Piers. Archer gets in the way. Now Cranston chips it forward. Sabara takes it down, ricochets it onto his own chest, and now Kyle Hudlin could be away, and he's slotted it through the legs of the goalkeeper. That is such a cool finish from Kyle Hudlin. Zuma appeals for offside, but I don't think there can really be any complaints there. Look clearly on from our perspective, and Kyle Hudlin, so cool and composed with his finish in between the goalkeeper's legs. He always looked like he was going to score, quite frankly, and that is as collected as you could ever wish for. Kyle Hudlin, I believe that's his 6th goal of the league season. I believe it actually takes him clear in terms of the top goal scorer in all competitions honours for the Moors this season. It's his 9th, I believe, in all competitions. Plays it short to Hancock. Help from Densmore and from Piers, who brings it away from Ball, now senior. Inside towards Piers, and good block there from Jordan Piggott, who you have to say has had a fantastic game. We'll go backwards to Ryan Boot. No real urgency in the Moors' attacks now, as they are 3-0 up in this game. Hudlin looking to flick it on. Maycock just looking to get on the end of it, and he had space in front of him, which is why the touch wasn't heavy enough to hurt him, and Rooney forces a save out of Gould, and it was a pretty good save in the end. If anything, Rooney might have hoped to just get that one in towards the top corner. Cisse was in the way and then goes for a shot that's blocked by Callum Maycock, and that could set up a counter with Hudlin if he can help it to Archer, which he can. Rooney is to his inside. If Archer can pick him out, he can, but there's help coming back there from Kirby, and that prevents Rooney from getting in once again. Boot clears and Hudlin will try and win it, but Malarkey gets up in front of him. Moores won a free kick, but they will have a counter-attack now with Maycock. Archer is making a run, and it's brought forward brilliantly to him, and Cameron Archer makes it 4. Such is the win, you could barely hear any of the celebrations taking place, but Maycock once again just taking advantage of the space to run into, and it's very close as to whether or not he was onside. Malarkey would have been the man playing him on if there was one. It was pretty much level. And it's helped forward, and Archer with a very cool finish past Gould to make it 4-0 to the Moors.